Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Indianapolis. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 8, Bronco 80.
Throwing on the first play is Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Colts.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Colts 1st down.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
4 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 31.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On the bootleg, it's Love.
Packers.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Right. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8
yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. For Michigan man, Woody Hayes. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. A second down throw for Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pick up on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Love. Taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
45, White.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. First and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Down. Yellow. 43. Check. Hut.
Now Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Red. Cycle. Yellow. Blue. Ready.
On fourth down, Love. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 23 yards. And the Packers first down.
Set.
Here's Jacobs. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He was taken
Now
down.
his second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Forced to his right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are back within a point. It's 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
Makes it second
And it'll lead to a second down. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and
2 minutes
10
to
at
play
the 41-yard
in a
line.
tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Gun, it's Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and the first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It's a pickup of 3.
They go right back to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. They weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
7 at the Packers' 21-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jones. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bucks, 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco 80. Ready.
On the give, this is Taylor. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Packers 7.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready. Ready, set, go.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Love to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And the Colts will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
16 more yards.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Jones. That one out wide to Abdullah.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming.
Powering forward. He's in. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown Colts. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
On second down, Love. Catch made there by Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. And the Packers first down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. I'm up.
10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for the Packers.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. 45, right. Set.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Right to middle. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
A run here with Abdullah. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From 31, here is 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run Abdullah. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he's in.
example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's Dobbs open left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Michael, especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4.
Throwing is Love. That one on target to Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First
Now Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Michael, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Love. Overshot his man out of the end zone at 1-2. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return, it's Doolin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Jones now on 1st down. That's caught by Abdullah. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. 2nd down, they need 3. In the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
60 back, Jack. 60. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Colts. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Green Bay Packers.
On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Lambeau.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Love, they go play action now. He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of
33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, it's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop it behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
258! Get 300! Get 300!
They toss it to Warren.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Shot. Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup.
Drill, 52.
2nd and 6.
To throw now, here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Yellow.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Steelers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that. Put
picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you...
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Love to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
38. Cut.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Packers.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Short pass, he's got down to Tara. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And the rush, yes, oh, he'll go down. They got him. Carl Brooks in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All the
Great, set. Trimmer. Kyle, let Yeti. Nice.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
Go Silver, ready? No touch, set. 63.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Rashawn Gary in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time.
Kyle, let Yeti. No touch, set.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
No touch, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 19.
Great, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey! No touch.
Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Again, Hurts. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd
and a yard.
at the 6-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's in! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
On the double.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Good running inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big-time play with Hurst and Brown. It's a gain of 34.
31-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. forward fold, a short gain to the 25. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Here's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
For an Eagles first down.
To throw, Hurts. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
line. Ready, break. Let's go. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now a timeout single for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready.
First down.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, we got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
Ready?
up second and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Packers first down.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Here we go. Red 38. Cut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Going up top. That is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
For Packers, first down. first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hut.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Set.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Open man, Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And the Eagles going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
He's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Great.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Saquon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Big play. Third and goal coming up.
Great. Miami. Delta.
They'll run with Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Elliott. Good. extra point. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yeti. On touch. I know anyone, huh? Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Now on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw is Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. This is 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Great.